Today, I'm hiking the Dog Canyon Trail up here at the Oliver Lee Memorial State Park. I got here yesterday, stayed overnight, got all set up, paid my dues, and I planned on being up here a little earlier and check out and all that. But I woke up, I apparently ran out of propane in the middle of the night, so I woke up early because I was cold, so I had to deal with that, change that out. And then it was also a lot of thick fog rolled in due to in the middle of the night or early this morning it rained some, so it brought in the fog. So I was really debating, after looking at the weather, it's supposed to be a lot of real cloudy and all that today. But so I was deciding whether to just pack up, move on, and just eat the $10 I paid for the night. But clouds are starting to roll out. Hopefully some stick around to make for some moody shots, possibly. If I don't get any shots today, at least it's gonna be a nice hike, nice views, and we'll carry on and see what we can find. Ooh, it's been a few years. I haven't done anything like this for two and a half years. And I decided to choose something like this, steep. Yeah. So that's what I'm climbing up. Sorry. But yeah, you can hear me huffing and puffing pretty good. So we'll keep at it. Plenty of daylight. I either need to get a new tripod or fix that. I can't really set it up too quick or it just pulls out every time. Well, I stopped because the clouds have been rolling in and out the whole time. Sometimes within minutes they'll come in and they're covering the mountains with just a little bit showing. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. By the time I got all my camera gear and all that set up, it was turning into this. So I snapped a couple. I don't know how they're gonna do. I'm gonna put my other lens on and try to get a tighter shot of it. I'm also gonna go ahead and try out my polarized filter. Hopefully darken it up a little bit, bring out those clouds a bit more. We'll see how it does, but who knows? It'll work or it won't work. well that worked out. The clouds moved in and moved out real quick. I mean, pretty much as fast as I could focus, they were moving. I was focused on the original composition. It just wasn't going to work. The sun got starting to get a little harsh. The clouds, they weren't cooperating. So, and just above that was a lot taller mountain. So, and it was completely covered by clouds. And as I was messing with the other composition, the clouds started slowly moving out and just exposing it. And I was like, oh. So switch directions, started shooting that, and the clouds, they were moving quick. So I snapped what I could. I don't know, I'm hoping, but I'm not expecting the greatest. So the sun's getting a little warm, it's getting a little more harsh, so we'll just keep going. On the way up here, I did see possible composition down in the canyon. Looks like a riverbed, old riverbed runs through there, almost looks like a stream. And the way the sun's going to set down over there, which is going to shine right into that canyon. So once it gets real low, got that nice soft light, golden light. I'm hoping it lights up that canyon and can get a really nice shot. So we might be up here for a few hours. I really don't feel like hiking all the way down, just turn around and hike all the way back up later. So see what happens. And again, we'll keep pushing on. Well, I just realized left my emergency tracker beacon back at my camper. I hope I did, because things not cheap. So I'm not expecting anything to happen. I mean, it's pretty wide open. But also you can tell, you probably wonder why I didn't have any sunglasses on with being bright as it is. Well, forgot those too. Well, since I stopped to take a break, I figured it was a good time to tell a small story about Harvey. We got these cactuses here that a couple years ago in South Dakota, Harvey, he was running through the weeds, and the thing about out there, they're real small and they grow in real thick grass. So he's just barreling through the grass, and I saw the big patch of them. It was like a 6-foot diameter circle of them. I tried to stop him, but not quick enough, and he ran straight through it, yipping all the way through. And I spent the next 5 minutes picking barbs out of his feet and sides and legs. It was kind of funny, but I felt bad for him. Now he avoids them. He avoids them like the plague. If he sees them anywhere close to him, he goes way out of his way. Well, I've been hiking for a while. The trail just seems to keep following the canyon deeper and deeper inside it. And for me, shooting up at flat canyon walls just ain't my kind of thing. So we're gonna head on back down, get down to that spot that I found that might work out, do a couple of test shots for a composition, see if it is gonna work out, and then if it is, try to be up there around 4:30, get set up before the sun actually gets down, and just hoping that sun shines right down through that canyon. I think if it does, it's gonna work out pretty well. So let's get back down the mountain and hope for the best. Right there is where we're headed. That's my camper. Well, after making it down at the beginning by the main ranger station, there's another trail. It's just a nature trail. It only goes in a couple 100 yards, but once you get to the end, if you want, you can just cut through all the thick stuff and make your own trail. And then you get to this type of stuff. So I'm hoping I can get that same composition looking up the stream, up into the mountains. So we'll see what we get. Well, it doesn't always work out going off the trail. It's nice to look at, but not anything I really want to take a photo of. So, gotta take a break though. I'm hot, tired, dogs wore out. So, get some water. And I don't even know what time it is. Time I get back, I stopped at the other spot and do a test shot that I was talking about earlier. I don't know. Didn't really seem to work, but maybe that's because there wasn't really any light. Everything was flat and just kind of run together. So, time we get out of here, see what the sun and all that's doing, what time it is, and I think we'll go from there. But right now, we're gonna rest and then make our way back. Well, we made it back. I decided not to stay out, go back to that location. I mean, I stopped earlier checking out again. I just don't think it was going to work out for us. So decided to go check out another trail, follow the riverbank, and went down through the canyon. It was cool to look at and all that, but nothing for me worth taking a photo of. So we just made our way back. My feet hurt, my back hurts. Like I said, it's been a while since I did anything like that. So got one step at a time. Bless old Harvey here. He's awfully wore out. He's already sleeping. He was sleeping in the first 3 minutes. We were here. He jumped in the camper, jumped up here, and shut his eyes. So I feel about the same way. So I'm gonna close this out, grab me something to eat, relax, and try to get these photos uploaded and see how they came out. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.